Okay. I forget that I had to turn it sideways. Okay. Everyone, welcome. Today we have an awesome speaker. It is Mariana Garnett, a fashionista with Paparazzi. Can't wait to hear from her. So listen in. She's got about 40 minutes to talk with us today. Okay, there she is. There we go. Okay, hey everybody, welcome. We're gonna have Mariana. Am I saying it right? Come on. Any second, she's gonna hop on my screen. There she is.
Hi.
Yay! You look so
I'm
cute.
here.
Yay!
Thank you.
Exciting. Okay, my team is excited to hear all your secrets
Yes.
because we know there's so many secrets with paparazzi, right? But
You
not
know
really.
what? It's really not.
That's what we keep saying is what everybody is telling us is not a secret. It's just
Hey.
what you do every time. So, yay! There, you might notice a
Yes.
few people from Cancun on today. We're gonna have to go
Okay.
that way.
Okay.
Gotta go that
It's
way.
just like when I'm looking at the comments, it looks like I'm looking over here.
Yeah. Yep. It's the opposite way. So they get to see us look like we're not looking at them. So let me hurry. She is on her lunch break, so let me hurry and introduce her, and then we'll get started, okay?
Okay.
So her name is Mariana Garnett. Did I say that right?
Yeah,
And
Mariana.
she
Yeah.
lives in Los Angeles, in
Yes.
California, right?
Yes.
And she joined in September. She is already a fashionista, and you hit it in December, huh?
Yes.
So nobody in the company has ever hit fashionista in the month of December. That is a month that most people don't rank up to big months or big ranks. So you know she's got something good going on. So I don't know what else do you have. You don't have kids.
I have 2 kids.
Oh, 2 kids.
Yes.
And her husband's a
Yes.
musician.
Yes.
Okay. And you have a job right now, but aren't you quitting it?
Tomorrow's my last day.
Woo! Tomorrow is her last day. So, okay, we're going to turn it over to you. We would love to hear your story,
Absolutely.
how you got started, what you've done to be successful, and any tips you have for us for success.
Absolutely. So I was in like a huge meeting this morning. I was like, oh my gosh, I hope they let me out in time enough. So the whole time I was like writing notes. I need to be prepared. So basically I want to start off, of course, with my why. It started off with extra money. Me and my husband, we were living paycheck to paycheck. Can you guys hear me okay?
Yeah.
We were living paycheck to paycheck, and I'm talking about like $4.27 until we got paid again. How are we going to get 3 cheeseburgers for the kids? So it was definitely, a struggle. And I was like, I need something that doesn't, take up my time. So of course, after a church service, I saw my friend make $200 in 15 minutes. Immediately, I said, where's your link? I need to do that. I saw how it worked. I didn't ask her questions. I didn't say what was a compensation plan. I literally said, where's your link? I'm signing up. I called my husband. I had $213 in my account. They said it was going to be like $112. And I asked my husband, can we do it? And he said, yes. So I wasn't one of those people who was like, oh, let me wait until, I get paid or I get some more money. No. I wanted to start immediately because I saw my future. So I was confident in this business even before my business really started. And once I put my foot on the pedal, I never let it up. Because my thing is, if a product can sell itself in 15 minutes, now I've done Mary Kay, and I love the company. However, I just don't have the time and the ability to go and do facials and explain the product, the ingredients, and all that kind of stuff. I needed something that was just going to sell. I don't have to tell you what color this is. I don't have to tell you how long it is. It's either you want it or you don't. So that's how I started. And then, with me working my 9 to 5, I felt like my 9 to 5 was interfering with paparazzi. I couldn't focus. I had all these ideas. I wanted to talk to my team. So I was like, something's not, it was just in me that I knew I wanted to do paparazzi full time. So I decided to put my my time in, and it was mainly because they denied my time to go to the Elite Summit, and I was like, okay, well, I'm gonna put my 2 weeks in. I was like, I can't do it. My job cannot interfere with paparazzi. And I just had that mindset since day one that paparazzi was amazing. So, what I want to say is, Trent tells us all the time that it's a lot of work, but the work is simple. And so what I do is the first thing my husband told me to do was write down 100 names. Don't disqualify them. Don't say, oh, this person is not. And a lot of what I'm saying is gonna be repetitive, because how you get to success, honestly, is by listening to your sponsor and doing exactly what they said to do. It's not for fun. A lot of consultants, they don't want to do it because it's uncomfortable. So they want, you to give them an easier way, or they either want you to do it for them. No, if you listen to what your sponsor is saying and do exactly what they say to do, and do it long enough until it works for you, that's when your success comes. What I do is I track my numbers. If I know that I want my team to go to the next level, I literally take the amount of weekdays, which are new releases days, and I divide it by however OV that I need, and I literally track that number. And I don't totally make that all on my team's responsibility. What I do is, if I see that, the numbers aren't going where they need to do, I put that responsibility on me. I need to recruit more. If I'm short 200 PV, if I'm short 500 PV, then that means I need to add 15 people that month to make this work. So I'm going to bust my butt and I'm going to do it. And I say this all the time. No one is safe. No one is safe. I talk to my nail lady. I talk to my mail, the person who delivers my mail. I talk to the people at church. I talk to their grandmother. I talk to their niece. I talk to their grandchildren. I talk to absolutely everybody about paparazzi. Paparazzi literally spills. It just comes out of my mouth. If someone compliments me on my nails or compliments me on my hair, I say, well, it's an expensive product to get this my hair to be this way, and thank God I do paparazzi. I have my own business where I can afford this, this product or everything. I always find a way to relate it back to paparazzi, and it sparks their interest. When you're talking about something and you're confident in what you're doing and you believe in what you're doing, whether you're successful at it or not, that is going to be the success of your business. You have to be so confident in paparazzi. We say all the time that if it's been done, that means it's doable. Obviously, your leader is a jet setter, right?
Yep, I'm a jet setter.
She's a jet setter. So obviously, it can be done. Tyronica, she's one of my uplines. She's a jet setter. It can be done. And because I know that, I have to find out how paparazzi works for me to get it done. One of my biggest recruiting tips is I message 25 people every day. And the worst thing you can tell me is, Mariana, I don't know that many people. Great. You're not supposed to only message the people that you know. Your friends and family is only going to take you so far. Only so far. And I'm talking about even face to face. I say 2 lines. I have an intro to the business of what I say. And then because, a lot of times we're scared of the no. So I made a fast response to tell them if they were to tell me no. So what I do is I say, hey girl, you should sell jewelry with me. Write that down. Hey girl, you should sell jewelry with me. Simple, straight to the point. It sparks their interest. I didn't give them a long laundry list about the business. I literally sparked their interest with, hey girl, you should sell jewelry with me. I didn't tell them the price. I didn't tell them the quality. I didn't tell them the startup kit. Nothing. I literally say, hey girl, you should sell jewelry with me. I did it today. And she was like, oh really? Tell me more. That's when they want to know the information. Either they're gonna say, well, give me more information, or they're gonna say, oh no, that's okay. So you can pick and choose, who you're talking to. So if they say no, then I say, Okay, no worries. Let me know if you change your mind. That way, you're still leaving the light on for them. Just in case they do change their mind, there's still that open door for them to say, hey, Mariana, I think I'm reconsidering, coming, to do paparazzi. If they give me a reason why they don't want to do it, whether they don't have enough money, whether they have kids, or whether they're in school, or whether they have a 9 to 5, or they just don't have time, I know exactly. I have a journal of my nose. I have a whole laundry list, a journal of my nose. And what I do is I post to combat their nose. So I'm constantly posting about how this business is so simple that I got to Fashionista. I wake up, when I started this business, I was waking up at 3 a.m. And if anyone knows about California, the traffic is absolutely horrible. I was waking up at 3 a.m. pregnant, driving to West Hollywood every day. That was about a 3-hour drive in, a 3-hour drive home. And most people will say, Mariana, you don't have time to do no extra nothing. And then I was working a business. It was so stressful. And I was in school. Mariana, you don't have time for that. I use those 3 hours to think about my business. I use those 3 hours. That was 6 hours of the day that I had to myself, that I didn't have no excuses. I didn't have no children. I didn't have no husband. And I brainstormed. How can I help my personally sponsor rank up? How can I help them recruit? What can I say to them? What am I doing? What do I see? What audio books can I listen to help my team? This business has to be a no excuses zone. So back to my point, I write down all the excuses that people give me, so then I can go back in and combat that. So I don't like when, a whole bunch of people, they're constantly posting, join my team, join my team, join my team, join my team. That's all great, but you're not giving them a reason to join your team. If I walk up to a man and I say, marry me, marry me, marry me, he's going to look at me crazy because I have not given him enough time to learn who I am to make him want to marry me. So you have to give people reasons to want to join your business. You have to make your business irresistible. And all of these little different traits is what makes it easier for people to want to join your team, because you've already showed them. Every time I do a Facebook Live, I screenshot it. I screenshot how many comments. I don't care if it was 5 comments. I screenshot it and I say, had another successful Facebook Live party. Easy $20. Easy $500. Easy $5. I don't care what the amount is. Trent always tells us, little success is just as great as big success. I don't care if I only made $10. My first 15 Facebook Live videos were horrible. The only people who were watching was my mom and my husband, and they were upstairs watching the kids. But I kept doing my Facebook Live just as if I had 20,000 viewers. I didn't care. I kept doing. That's how I built my confidence, is because I forced myself into that threshold of what I was confident in and what I wasn't confident in. I wasn't confident in doing a Facebook Live. I was, I didn't know if my makeup was right. If I didn't know if I would look good with glasses. And I pushed past that threshold to make sure that I did. And once I got that and I continuously did the things that my sponsor told me to do, I was on the phone with her every day. Okay, what do I do today? What do I do today? What do I do today? Okay, you have challenges. I exceeded the challenge. If she said 200 PV, I did 250. If she said 250 PV, I did 300. I always worked harder than everyone else. This is not a competition, but you want to outdo yourself. My trainer, I go to the gym. If he says, Mariana, I want you to give me 15 pull-ups, I'm going to strive for 17. I'm going to strive for 18, because I want to show myself that I can always do better. I can always do better. Better is always a never-ending quest. It always is. And I mean, literally, that is the secret. If you guys have any questions, I can answer them. But honestly, you guys know how to do Facebook Lives. You guys have all the information on recruiting. I just gave it to you. That's literally how I recruit. Literally. I say, hey, girl, you should sell jewelry with me. And then If they say no, I quickly write down their no. And then I say, okay, no worries. Let me know if you change my mind. If you change your mind. Because a lot of my team members, they was like, Mariana, well, they said no. What do I say now? And so I came up with that slogan. And literally, when I was in Cancun, I had to ask Misty, I was like, is there a glitch in the system? Because my team just, like, since this whole week, they added like 60 to 70 people within that whole week while I was gone. And I was like, are they backed up? Why are all these notifications coming? And it literally, I had a challenge where I wanted them to 25 people a day. Hey girl, you should sell jewelry with me. I have people on my team that I have not seen or heard since the third grade. I have people on my team that I never even met before, but I just sent a message. Hey girl, you should sell jewelry with me. And it's either she's going to say, okay, this girl's a weirdo, or it's going to spark her interest. You have to be comfortable with that. So I just encourage you guys to literally do what you have to do to make this business work for you. I'm quitting my job because paparazzi makes me feel alive. Paparazzi, for the first time in my life, I'm passionate about something that I'm doing, and I absolutely love paparazzi. It's the lowest price point you'll ever find in a multi-level marketing business. It's the easiest compensation plan that you'll ever find in paparazzi. In the multi-level marketing business. You have to want it, and once you want it, and you make those scary goals, and you actually do the things that Trent and Misty, they're constantly giving us nuggets. Well, I mean, it's so freaking easy, dude. Just go get it and make it work for you. It's truly, truly, truly amazing. Get creative. One of the things that I'm showing my team to do, this will also help you to do home parties. A lot of us, and I'm going to say this, I'll take questions and then I got to go. But a lot of us, we do the Facebook Live parties, and a lot of us are scared to do it. But here's the thing. I know a lot of us have, mutual friends, so we're all swimming in the same pool trying to get new customers, and all that's great. Well, do both. Just like Trent said, make sure that you guys have, sorry, that's the train. I work for a train company. Can you guys still hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. Do home parties and Facebook Live parties. What I do is, I didn't like the awkwardness of the home parties, and this has helped my business. So I guess if this might be a secret. It's not really a secret. I'm an open book. But what I do is, I take my Facebook Lives to people's homes. So what I do is, I download GroupMe, and I have everyone download GroupMe. I have my iPad in front of me. I get all of their numbers, and I put them in this group text message, right? Then what I do is, I have a table. I mix up my Facebook Live numbers, and I show them pieces, and they don't know what number. So once I show, they're like, oh my gosh, I love that. Oh my gosh. They don't know what number I'm going to pull up next, because I don't do it in chronological order. So once I pull out the number, they're on their phones trying to hurry up, comment mine and the number first. And so it kind of gets them interacting with you. It kind of takes away from the whole stale, well, let me walk around the table that she set up looking for the jewelry, and then you have to play those games. What's in your purse? I mean, all that is great, but me bringing the game of Facebook Live, and here's the thing, you're probably only going to put one of each on the table. This allows you to sell even more. So I went from making $150 at home parties to like $700, simply because if I have 15 of one item, I'm able to, if there's 20 people there, I'm able to sell them all, because I'm telling them how many I have, and I'm able to sell more than one item than, what I have. If you put it on the table, they only can see what you display on the table. So that's another way to upsell. So that's what I have done. I encourage you guys to try that, because once they see how fun that is, and then they also see me doing on Facebook Live, they literally go crazy, and they want to join your team. You want to make your team so irresistible that they're coming to you saying, hey, I need to be a part of this. I need to be a part of whatever you're doing because you look like you're having fun. You're now my testimony can be that I'm at home with my kids. I'm able to bake my son cookies when he gets home from school. I'm able to work my business from my office or my bed. You know, when you're able to talk about those things, that's what people are attracted to. Society tells us that it has to be a strong two-income household where the wife has to go and the husband has to go. And back in the day, it was where the wife stayed home and always looking for, you know, something that they would do at home to still make money. But this is what Paparazzi provides us. My 9-to-5 job is because of an entrepreneur. An entrepreneur allowed me to have a 9-to-5 job. I cannot go apply for his position. I cannot just give myself a raise. I literally have to raise my hand to go use a restroom. I have to raise my hand to get vacation time or an off day or a sick day. They tell you how many sick days you can have in a week. And they're just like, what do you want me to do? I'm sick. And what if I don't have any time? With Paparazzi, I make my own schedule. I go on vacations when I want to go. I am the entrepreneur. And the thing is I don't employ people. I get other people to be on their own entrepreneurs. So no one works for me. Get out of that mentality. You're not buying inventory for Michelle. You're not buying inventory for her. You're buying it for your business. Once you get out of that employee mentality that society has put us in, you're not working for no one. When you're buying inventory, don't say, I'm not going to buy inventory until I sell out of this batch. No. Nike, Macy's, JCPenney's, they stock their inventory weekly and daily. They don't say, oh, I'm going to wait until I sell out of these shirts until I get more. No, they're constantly updating their inventory because they want customers to come in. So once you grasp all of what I said, I'm telling you, you will literally go to the next level. Wear your jewelry. Make no excuses. Mariana, I don't have time to put pictures every day. You have 20 minutes. Get 5 shirts. Get 5 different lipsticks. 5 different necklaces. Go to 5 different places in your home. Take 5 different pictures. Bam. You have 5 pictures to post all week long. Don't make any excuses. Excuses only slows your success.
You are awesome. Yay! Isn't she amazing? Can you see why she is growing like crazy? That is just, you want to be like her. You want to be with her. You want to be doing what she's doing.
Absolutely.
Way to go. Way to go.
Absolutely.
Let me quickly ask you, how many personally sponsored do you have so far? Do you know?
I have 60 and my goal is to have 175 by convention.
Wow. She is rocking it. And your team is, do you know approximately how many people are on your team now?
I can tell you right now.
You do Facebook Lives at lunch, don't you, sometimes?
Yes.
Have you ever done? You guys, if you say, oh, I don't have time to do Facebook Live, she does them on her lunch break.
I sure do, right there
15, 20 pieces.
Yep.
That's it. I've watched them, and she's selling everything. She's got a crowd that buys.
Yep, and I take the train. I take my bling bag is right here next to me. I take it to the cafeteria when I go get lunch because often you're supposed to give your 35 compliments a day. So when I'm saying, hey, I love your necklace, and she's like, oh my gosh, I love your necklace. Really? Well, I sell it for $5 and it's right here in this bag. Would you like one? Yes, there's times where I've had to dump out my bling bag, and Metro has we have 10,000 employees. I sell every day. I sell on the train. There's people that are looking for me, walking through the different cars looking for me because I have deemed myself as the jury lady. I currently have, let's see, where is it? 769 people on my team.
Wow. So she has 60 personally sponsored, and from those 60, 700 people, and that's in like 5.5 months. 5.5 months.
Yep.
Way to go. You do Facebook Lives how often?
I do them every Tuesday at 7:30. That's my big one. And then I said to myself, I have this jewelry. It's just sitting here. So in myself, instead of saying I don't have enough time to, so I have to get someone to watch my kids, well, I started doing them at work, right at my lunchtime, and I make about 200-300. So altogether I do about 3 to 4 times a week.
Yep. Awesome.
Yep.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Okay. You have to go, or do you have 5 minutes for questions?
I have 5 minutes for questions.
Okay. Does anybody have questions really quickly? Remember, this is the last day, second to last day at her job, so exciting.
Yeah.
Anybody have
I'm
any
so
questions
excited.
for her? Any questions? I thought people would totally have questions.
Watching,
so
they're gonna come flooding after the video.
So you say you kind of cold contact people?
Yeah, absolutely.
Like on Facebook, or just you talk to people, or how do you find people that you don't know?
My cold contact mainly comes in person, because it's a little weird if someone hits you up that you don't know on social media, because social media is supposed to be social. You're supposed to know that person. So when I go to the grocery store and I see someone with cute earrings, I say, oh my gosh, you love jewelry. I do too. You should totally sell jewelry with me. And either they're going to look at you crazy, or they're going to be like, really, tell me more. Well, I can show you some of my pieces because I take my bling bag everywhere. And literally, there's people that signed up right there in the grocery store.
Awesome. Oh, yeah. So this is a good question. What did you do while you were waiting for your kit to arrive? Did you sign anybody up to join your team before you got your jewelry? Did you?
I started recruiting right away. I started posting about my business as if I've been in the business for 5 years right away. That's what my sponsor told me to do, so I did it. I started posting about my business because the first thing you want them to do, you want them to now, I wanted them to now know me as Mariana, the jewelry lady, not Mariana who has 2 kids, a husband, goes to work every day. They have to get used to what you're doing now. So you posting about your business, befriend people, and you want to contact them, let them know what they're posting, and you don't want to post the same thing because you don't want to, everyone seeing the same thing, especially if you have mutual friends, but you want to post. You need to brand yourself. That's the number one thing. Brand yourself. Even before you get your kit, say it's coming. The jury's coming. It's coming. I'm waiting for a shipment in. It's coming. Brand yourself. That's the number one thing I would tell you to do. What does my bling bag look like?
Do you have the one from the back office?
Yep, I sure do.
So you can buy this from Paparazzi. Oh, yeah. Look at it, guys. There it is. Full of jewelry.
So I like to put bold colors in here. It's full of jewelry.
Yep.
And then on the other side, I downloaded this from the internet, and I laminated it and I put it in there. Everything is $5. So I carry it where it shows on this side, and I just fill this baby up. And I have to refill this entire bag about 4 times a week.
Nice.
So when I do my Facebook Lives on my lunchtime, I'm doing it out of my bling bag. So this is what I carry for me to work. And then I have my my pink, shopping bags, and I just put their name on it, and then I put it back in the bag, and I take it home and I mail it off.
Look at that. Look at that. No excuses. You can make money or you can make excuses, right? One or the other, but not both.
Yep.
All right. Any last questions for this awesome lady? You can tell she was determined to make it work, and she did, and she's not stopping. She's going to be a jet setter in a year or earlier.
Yep. Nope. I want to be Maven by June. I want to walk the stage to be Maven A-lister.
Wow.
That's my goal.
That would be awesome. You could do it. You could totally do this. Somebody says, what do you do if you can't sell at work? Well, what do you do if you couldn't sell at work?
You can do a picture party. What you can do is take a jewelry bust. You're not selling at work. You take a jewelry bust, you take your bling bag, and you put the jewelry on the bust, take a picture, and do a picture party in your either Facebook live, or you can text it to other friends that are there at work, or on your lunchtime you clock off. That can be the time, or they can meet you at the car saying, hey guys, and put it on the Facebook, say, hey, if you guys are my coworker, I'll be at my car at 12 p.m. Meet me there for a jewelry party. Pop open that trunk and have at it. There's no excuses. There's always an answer. There's always an answer. You just got to find it and do it.
Yep.
Yep.
No one is safe. That's what I remember her saying.
No one is safe.
She was in Cancun. She's like, no one is safe. I'm going to talk to him about paparazzi, and if they say yes, great. If they say no, doesn't matter. Like, I'm at least going to ask them.
I honestly, I'm supposed to talk to her later on tonight at Empower Me Pink. Which one was it? Atlanta. Yes, Atlanta. There was a girl. She was there, the one that was giving the drinks out. And I went up to her instantly in business mode, got her information, and we're going to talk later on today for her to sign up.
Awesome.
And she worked at the place where they were holding EMP.
And how many consultants were there? How many people talked to her about joining? Probably one.
Right? Exactly. Yep.
It was full of consultants. And who talked to her? One person.
Yep.
Guess whose team she's going to join? If she joins. Because she opened her mouth. What is it? Open, closed mouths don't get fed, right?
They sure don't.
They
starve. And it's either they're going to say yes or no. And like I said, if they say no, just say, okay, let me know if you change your mind.
Yeah. And honestly, you would have never seen her before again, right? Yep. So what harm did you do to her or yourself?
Exactly. And who cares if they say no? Who cares if they're like $5 jewelry? So what? If they don't believe in your brand, you have to be so confident in your business that no matter what anyone says or what they think of your business or your jewelry, you have to be confident that there's someone else. Obviously, you have a team. You're part of a team. There are some people in this world who believe in paparazzi. You have to be one of them and present that opportunity to other people.
Awesome. Yep. Okay, somebody asked, could they follow you on Facebook?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. Well, thank you so much, Mariana.
Absolutely.
I'm going to keep talking to my team, but I don't want you to get fired your last day of work.
Right. Yeah, I gotta head back up.
Or get written up.
Right.
Nobody wants you to get a pink slip when you know you're
right.
Thank you.
No,
so
I wanted to bow gracefully. Yeah,
Your
absolutely.
experience and your time with us, because we know you're busy, grinded day and night. Do you guys think she made sacrifices? Absolutely. Do you think she busted her butt and hasn't slept much for 6 months? Yep. But what does she get to do now? She gets to quit her job, and now she gets to sleep a little more.
Yes.
She gets a more flexible lifestyle. So
yep.
my definition of sacrifice is putting off what we want most, or what we want right now, for what we want most in the long term. And
exactly.
And you've done that. You sacrificed, and now the blessings are happening, and it's all working for you. So way to go! I'm so proud
of you. Absolutely, thank you.
I'm not even your sponsor.
No, Michelle.
That's so exciting. That's exactly what hard workers like.
My goal was to be home with my kids. My son came to me and he said, Mommy, I don't see you. My daughter, she runs to my husband when she goes, I need daddy. And, I don't have that connection. So I didn't want to live the rest of my life doing a 9-to-5. That was my hugest why, is so that I can be there with my kids and I can have that relationship with them. That was don't start making me cry. But that was my hugest thing. And I'm just so grateful for paparazzi. Their yes to this business caused us to be able to say yes and provide that for other people. And it's such a beautiful thing. And if you don't believe in anything else, believe in that you're helping change lives. Obviously, you know that this is more than $5 jewelry. Obviously. And that's what my goal and my passion is to help change lives.
Well, you're doing it. You are doing it. You make women feel beautiful, and you're helping women improve through being
Absolutely.
able to make money for their families. So thank
Absolutely.
you so much.
You're
welcome. You are awesome. Everybody tell Mariana thank you.
Bye, you guys.
Be watching her name as she ranks up the next couple months, 7
Absolutely.
times. She's going to be
It's
there.
happening.
Okay. All right. Go have
Okay.
fun at work. Enjoy your last days of ever working for anyone else,
I'll
because
try.
after this, it's just you.
Right. All right,
This,
guys. See you
this is
later.
the end of an era for her. All right. Talk to you later.
Okay.
Okay, you guys, was she incredible or what? Was she incredible? Do you see why going to Cancun, going on these incentive trips, you get to interact in a smaller way with incredible people who have worked really hard. And you guys, do you notice a common thread over the past couple people that have spoken with us? They didn't wait for their kits. They didn't wait for people to come to them. They didn't let people think, or they didn't think the word no was a sign of rejection and like a horrible thing. They just went out and they went for it. And it paid. It paid off. How many times do you think she's been told no? A lot. I can guarantee that. If she's talking to 10, 15, 20, 25 people a day, she has 60 personally sponsored, which is a ton, but she's been in like 5 months. So let's say she talks to 100 people every week. That's 400 people a month. That's thousands of people she's talked to, and 60 have said yes, and then she has supported those 60, right? She talks to her teammates, she challenges them, she does it with them, and then what do they do? Those 60 go out and get 700 more teammates. Is she like, she didn't say, I don't have time. She made time. She is slinging bling on her lunch hour. She's waking up early, going to bed late. She probably has not slept much. So, and you know what? Her simple phrase is, you should do this. How many times have I said that's what, when I used to recruit really hard, I would go to people. I would say to my best customers and my hostesses, you should do this. Because sometimes people need to see you, like, see someone else put the idea in their head, or think, oh, Michelle thinks I could do this, or someone else has confidence in me, because a lot of women are lacking that. Um, I should have asked her, do you think that she only goes to people that are sitting on the couch with nothing to do in their life? I bet you she's hitting up well, she told you, everyone and anyone. She has professionals on her team. She has moms on her team. She has people that are doing 10 different jobs on their team. So, what's her secret? You guys, there's no secret. Nothing that she talked about today is a secret. She has that one cool idea where she does a home party but it's kind of also like a Facebook party. Right? That's a really cool idea. I'll have to ask her again. I've never heard that one. Group me? Group me? I'll have to ask her on personal messenger and ask her what that is. But besides that, nothing that she talked about today is a secret. Nobody's surprised that she's having success because of what she's doing. So, last week, Trent challenged us in the winner circle, which I'm sure a lot of you are part of the winner circle, to go for no. Was it 25 no's a day? She's doing exactly what the leadership worksheet tells her to do. Giving compliments, going for no, supporting her teammates, giving challenges, and it works. It is inspiring. It is so inspiring to hear people that have overcome and just go out and do it. They don't care if somebody says no. They're going to find a way. I think back to when I joined, and my why. My why was I had little kids. My baby was 5.5 weeks old, 3 and 5, and I was looking at having to go back to teaching full time, and I didn't want to. And so I went out and I busted my butt, and I nursed behind displays. I didn't sleep. I took my baby with me to several different states selling jewelry. He even had a blowout on me at an event, and I didn't have clothes to change into. Do you think I stopped? No. No way. I kept slinging that bling and trying to sign people up, to try to get people to join. So She was awesome. She's going to keep growing. Her team is going to keep growing. They're on fire. They are excited. They have that bling bag. You guys get, where's my bling bag? My bling bag is right over there. Um, get a bling bag. Go see. I think there's still one in the back office right now. But carry it around. Can you really sell jewelry if you don't have it on you? Make it your purse. Okay? Put a little wallet or whatever inside of the bling bag, so if you say, here's my bling bag, you can take out your purse, the purse part, and they can have the jewelry. Um, and then you could, if somebody says, well, why do you have that? You can say, well, this is my purse, and show them that's your purse that's in there. So anyway, this was amazing. Stay tuned tomorrow. We have another awesome speaker, another awesome leader. We're going to have great leaders all month. And while they are inspiring and they make you, feel something, all of this effort, all of their time is going to be wasted if you don't go out and do something with what you learn. If you don't go out and decide, I'm going to go do something scary. I'm going to go be fearless in February. So remember, I said set a goal Monday. Write down something that you're going to do that scares you, that gives you anxiety, and on Friday, we're going to write down what it is that we did to face the fear and the result of doing that. So you have one more day to go out and face a fear and to try to overcome it. The more you do something that's scary, the less scary it is. Okay? Go live. You guys, if you're not going live, you are holding yourself back. How many of the people that have talked say they don't go live? They all go live. It is a huge deal. Huge. So, okay, you guys. Hi. Thank you for being on today. Have a great day. Go out, work your business, find some things that will help you so that when you are doing live videos, people click on you and then engage them. Engage them in a party, in a game, being interesting, anything like that. You want to always be gaining new customers. Remind people that they can friend or follow you, right? Friend or follow you so that they never miss out another live jewelry party again. If somebody only buys from you one time, that's good. But we want people that buy from us multiple times and they become frequent shoppers and who eventually become our teammates. I was talking to someone yesterday who said, well, I'm nervous to go live because of, and she talked about the way she looks. And she's like, I'm just going to do home parties. I said, well, that's great. But how do you intend to turn all those people from your home parties into frequent shoppers? Because it's not like somebody's going to host a home party every week and have the same people come every week. It's too much effort. And people don't want to leave their house every week, right? Are you going to go show up at an office, the same office every single week selling jewelry? Probably not. There's not enough time in the day to do that. So how can you reach the most people in the shortest amount of time and turn all those people that you sell to one time into repeat buyers? It's by getting them to be your friend or follower on Facebook and going live consistently. Then they know, okay, I can go buy from Michelle Wednesdays at 7 o'clock. And then what I do is after the party's over, I go post the pieces that are still available in my VIP group so that they can shop afterwards if they didn't make it to the party live. So, okay, you guys, thanks for being on. Look forward to tomorrow. Bye-bye.